Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of Clair Obscur. We are still in the flying waters. Now, since the last episode, I might have gotten a very small amount of experience points by doing some of the fights back here. That was mostly doing some testing just for like technical settings and stuff like that, but not a lot, and didn't really, of course, go anywhere or advance the plot in any way. Where last we left, our goal is... Oh, I never looked up in this area. Yeah, you can totally see the water. We are on our way to a Gestral Village, and I believe it's down this way. However, we did a lot of exploration of the flying waters last episode. I'm not convinced that I found everything at all, but also I'm not sure. I don't remember any pathways or sideways to go that I'd know to check out at this point. So, for the time being, we will proceed forward. When we get to the Gestral Village, we'll have our first opportunity... Oh, well, this is 100% a boss area. Oh, no. We're hoping for the opportunity to trade and upgrade our equipment.
Watch out!
Yeah. You're right.
It only attacked when...
It's coming!
No! I pressed A, I didn't realize he was going to jump 3 times, because I definitely missed the first one. We'll try to improve that. Now we'll find out how well I do when a boss battle is the very first thing we do at the top of an episode. Let's see. Ice Lance is usually a good opener, especially since I have no lightning charges. Yeah. Alright, resistant to ice.
Okay.
Alright, so this is a little rough. We don't have enough AP to do a heal. We do have an item that can help out with a heal. We have 3 moves before this guy goes. I think we're going to need another heal. I think we're going to need Lune to do it. That means that we need to get her some APs, so we're going to do a regular attack. Lightning is his weakness. New information. Alright, I can't do an overcharge. What we can do is use an item to heal Maelle. And I think that I might have her use another item because I don't know that she can survive another hit. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that not a jump move? Are we supposed to parry it? My memory is that you do a jump, but even though I'm in the air when he's coming down, I guess I'm not seeing the shockwave along the wall. I might try parrying it next time. Can we do a heal? We can. Except now we need everybody's health. Who has the fewest number of hit points? See, now it's Lumiere. No, his name is Gustave. Okay, he does not quite have enough AP. Maybe, you guys, I really should have given him the 3 AP points. Let's see if we can save up a little bit more overcharge in case we survive this round. Now, I would like to put her into defensive stance if we can. I'm not sure that we have... Oh, no, Percier will do it, I think.
Take cover. A storm is coming.
Okay. Gustav is fully charged. If we can get him 4 points, we're going to give him an energy tint. And now he can do his overcharge.
For those who come after.
Not looking good.
No, it's not looking good. Low fire damage, physical damage. Apply shell. Let's do some shell to everybody. Okay, he lost a turn from being stunned, which is good, but he does get to go just after this. When he does, Maelle is very likely to die. Let's see if we can do a heal. Cool. I don't want to use all of his APs on this. Marking shot, sure. Well, hold on. We do want to use her APs on this. And then... defenseless on him? Weak to fire for 2 turns, sure.
Let us slay them.
Can you do any fire damage? Oh, yes, let's do this.
Feel the burn.
Okay. I dodged one of them. Now I've confirmed, even though we've seen other jumping attacks do the ground pound, no, this is just a regular dodge. Now what? Now we try to get some more overcharge shots. Except I can't. We can do another marking shot, but now I need to save some AP. So let's do this. Offensive switcher spark. Low fire damage applies 3 burn. We're not currently in offensive stance. Let's try to get into offensive stance and then do the spark. Okay, let's have everybody... Let's have, Lune will take out a flower, Gustav will take out a flower, then Maelle will take out 2 flowers. What do we want to do with her? She has a fire ability. We could do electrify, which is one of his weaknesses. Yes. Wait, this is... That's healing. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, that last one was too early. Let's... Okay, Maelle gets to go next. Let's have Gustav shoot a flower. And then we want more overcharge. I want to shoot a flower. I want to shoot a flower. I want Gustav to be able to do his overcharge. So we're going to use an energy tint on him so that he can do his big overcharge strike next time. And with her regular attack, do we think? Or electrify, which is what I had intended to do last time. Okay, Gustav is not going to shoot a flower. Okay, now we do his big hit. Wait! Oh my god, you guys, apparently I've picked up the just press the wrong button disease, because that was not the one that I wanted to do. Okay, we've neutralized the flowers. We're just going to do... That was all of her AP, so we have to do this. Immolation or electrify. I like electrify on this guy.
Take cover.
I tried to parry that last one, which was very dumb. Okay, so he still has all of his points, so we can now do overcharge, which is X, not whatever the hell button I pushed last time.
For those who come after.
I can do it.
He's shattered. This is very good. Let's go into offensive stance. And she has lots of lightning power. There has to be some way for us to make use of that. Oh yeah, Earth Rising. This will hit all of the enemies, but mostly the guy that I want to hit, I hope.
Rise.
Okay, gut check time. What do we want to do about that? It seems really bad, but also he's very low on health. We have enough... Oh, gosh. We have no healing. I think that we try to go at him as hard as we can. What's our best option? Powerful to 1 to 3 allies. I assume all of his flowers go when he goes. Oh, I don't know about this. I'm going to try to take out the flowers. We've got one more shot. And then we just do a regular hit. Okay, Maelle, I need you to shoot any flowers that you can see. And it is possible to miss. That's all she's got. So, defensive stance would be great if we could do that. No, we've used all of our points. Yeah, she's only got one shot, so we'll shoot this one back here. And then regular attack.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, I still don't know what the flowers do, but he is on death's door. We just have to push him over the edge. Let's do electrify.
Thunder.
Okay. So I don't know what the flowers would have done, and I'm happy we didn't have to find out. We got a Shape of Health, which is new, Polished Chroma Catalyst, which also feels new, and then 3 Chroma Catalysts and a Recoat, which is a respec. Like, that lets you refund your points, so I'm glad for it.
Gustav, wait! It seems peaceful. As long as we don't touch the flowers.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a painter's creation.
Petank! Damn, Maelle, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Look, a red tree. The Gestral Village must be ahead.
You know what Neverons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
I very much want to go back and... We used all of our items is the thing. And it just brought up the description of the advanced catalyst, and I didn't get a chance to see it. Hold on, let's just do a quick... Yep, we learned versatile, and... I think that's all of our updates. Let's do a quick rest. It's going to bother me that I really don't feel like I found everything and explored entirely in the previous area, but it would be a lot of wandering, and I'm hopeful that maybe there'll be a map or some sort of a object detector at some point to help you find stuff that you didn't find on a first pass. I tried to be thorough, but that village in the Flying Waters is extremely labyrinthine. It's difficult to see how things connect to other things. Oh, look. This will take us into an all new zone.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. Hey. You okay?
Death out here's not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. I've have a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we've finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gommage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... The Gommage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know?
Sure. Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
How about our weapons? Can we do that too? The curator offers you his services. Yes! Oh my goodness, thank God. We have so many of these. The curator can upgrade weapons. The list of available weapons for the current character is shown on the left of the screen. It can be sorted by power, level, or alphabetically. Weapons are the main source of attack power. Passive effects from weapons can't be learned as Lumina and are only active if the weapon is equipped. Passive effects. I feel like I don't know what those are yet. Weapons also scale their damage from some of your attributes. For example, a weapon that scales with agility means that the more agility the character has, the more damage the weapon will deal. That's the C's and D's. Its scaling power is identified by the associated letter ranking from D to S. The Curator can upgrade your weapons using Chroma Catalyst. Upgrading the weapons increases their attack power and attribute scaling, and can unlock new passive effects at specific rarity levels. Yeah, 4, 8, and 10 or whatever. I think we've seen some of those. Weapons of different qualities require different Chroma Catalysts to be upgraded. Okay, well, let's start with Gustav, because he's the guy we are. And this is what I was using, and as you saw, the boss was not... the boss was resistant to cold. Then we've got sword and other sword. I am very likely to spend our polished Chroma Catalyst on this because, like, he's our dude. If we're going to upgrade anybody to level 4, it's the guy that we are. However, for the lower... like, look, you guys, 51 is how many Chroma Catalysts that I have. I'm going to say a couple things that I'm just assuming. Actually, I'm going to say one thing that we're just assuming. We're going to get more people in the party. Like, oh, God. We know that Catherine died because we saw her. But Ciel, Lucien, and there's one other guy that we met at the main camp that, as far as I know, they're still kicking. And if I were to guess, those 3 people will join the party at some point, and I am not anxious to have that confirmed or denied. So, with that assumption... part of me is like, oh, do we want to spend everything? Like, we're going to get more guys. But with 51 of these, we're going to spend these. So let's upgrade. Now, wait a second. I don't know why I would ever want to upgrade this if this is just straight better. And they're both just sword element. Let's upgrade our Lance Ram. This will be our first thing that we've actually upgraded. Yes, let's do that. And then to level 4 would be our polished Chroma Catalyst, which we don't want to do right now. I might do this just for testing, but let's also check Maelle. Yeah, so she's got a burn sword and a sword. Let's upgrade her sword. And then... no, I understand. And then we're going to go over here, and she's got a couple different things. She's got a lightning chakram, a fire, and then a different fire one, and then a sword one. Which is already level 4. She's not using this for some reason. I probably had intended to do that. Let's upgrade her level 2 fire one. Yeah. Okay, so now we've done that. So now we've got some options. We can have her do her base attacks as lightning, as fire, or as just physical damage, I think is probably what that actually is. Now, if we can get this up to level 10 someday, that'd be great. But we're going to focus on, again, the guy IR, and... she can do fire or physical. Lune can do fire, lightning, or physical. Nobody else can do cold. So why don't we upgrade his weapon to do cold? Or his cold weapon, the one with which he does cold damage. And that's going to give him some defense and luck ability. Although, wait a second, his defense score isn't very high. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe we want to... but then again, we haven't put any vitality into him either. Yeah, let's do the... his luck scaling also goes up here, and we put a dump load into luck. So we'll do this one. Okay, that's our only Chroma Catalyst. Now, we do still have the regular, like the level 1 Noarum. I want to look at that to see, like, does it... this weapon seems like a junk weapon. I don't know what it possibly does better than the Lance Ram at all. Even if it was level 3, it seems like it would still be lower power, and it definitely wouldn't have the scaling. Unless I had dumped a bunch into Vitality, and even then the Lance Ram does that. I'm going to back out of this. I assume that we can revisit camp at any time, and the Curator here will help us out. Let's stop with weapons. Now let's look at the Expedition resources. The Curator can increase Lumina points for each character and improve tints by increasing their potency. Adding a Lumina point to a character costs 1 color of Lumina. There's no limit to the amount of Lumina points that a character can have. Improving tints requires special items. Each tint requires a special item. That increases their effectiveness. Each tint can only be improved twice. And since it says small healing tint, it's reasonable to think we'll get medium, large, epic, and so forth. I feel... Well, this is the only one that we can do. I don't know why we can't do this. It doesn't say. But we can do this one. It's lit up. Oh, because we got a Shape of Health. It does show you what you need. So here I would need Shape of Energy and Shape of Life. Okay, so we've upgraded from Small Healing Tint to Healing Tint. There we go. And we've got 22 colors of Lumina. It starts with our guy, right? Oh, and we just straight add it. Okay, let's add some points here. And some points here. And then some points here. Now, here, again, I do think that I'd want to save up in case we get more. This seems like something we can just add later. So rather than spending all of them at the same time, let me go to... I'm way off here. Now we can put in some more Luminas. Hopefully. Like augmented attack. Except that's 7. So, like, I could put in now 3 more, and then he could equip this on top of his other stuff. And I might do that. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if augmented attack, which is 50% base attack damage and rewarding... No, versatile. I wonder if those stack. Because this increases your base attack damage by 50% for 1 turn, and then this is 50% all the time. That seems like a really potent stack. I could put 1 point onto him and get versatile. What do we really want on her? Empowering attack? On base attack. I don't do base attacks with her all that often, though. There's nobody I wouldn't want to have Shell. In fact, we can just equip Shell right now. Wait, I want augmented aim on her, actually, because she's our, like, shoot guy. Like, she's the person who shoots. So we definitely want to have that. And then for her, she's got 5 points now. Versatile is a good call. Yeah, I think we'll do Versatile. So that takes us back here, and I think that I do want to get Versatile on him as well. After free aim hit, base attack damage is increased by 50% for 1 turn. And because especially if it upgrades with augmented attack. So let's give him 2 more points from Curator. Wait, sorry. It's weird that it kicks you all the way out. Okay, now we can go in and give him this upgrade as well. Although apparently I only needed 1. I somehow failed to count from 4 to 5 or something. But the point is, now we've... Rewarding Mark is also really good. There's no bad ones, but yeah, let's save our last colors of Lumina for now, and we can always do more later. Now, I think we're on our way back to the bonfire where the family is. Hold on.
Told you Gestrals were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it. Told you Gestrals.
You did not.
Well,
I didn't know if we might get a different conversation.
How did the Gestrals survive out here?
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Gestrals.
Okay, I feel like we've already healed, so we don't have to do a rest. And this is just for music. Alright. I think we go forward. Check up on the others. Yeah, no, there's a few things to do then before we go to sleep. Let's check up on the others.
Been a long time since I've seen you play.
A Gestral Village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are real?
This is ultimately a war of information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach. Yeah, too many unknowns. But if we take down the paintress, at least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
You seem better than before.
Yeah. Holding it together. Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back. But I thought we can keep their spirit alive by pushing forward. And at least there's 3 of us now. The mission hasn't changed.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes.
Just to check, let's see if their dialogue is any different. Let's check Lune's.
How did the Gestrals...
I'm not sure.
I can't wait.
Okay, and then I'm almost certain...
Told you just.
You did not.
Well,
Okay, still working out the rules. Let's see if there's another cutscene that we can check with Maelle. No. Let's remember the current objective, but I think it's just going to be go to the Gestral Village. Find the Gestral Village in the middle of the ancient sanctuary to find a way to cross the sea. Let's write in the journal. Gustav finds a spot where he can be alone. He spends some time writing in his journal. He writes about how the arm they created for him was incredibly useful against water-type Neverons. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
Gustav heads back. Okay, go to sleep.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrals then.
Just wanted to make sure they didn't have anything more to say. Now, big guy in the middle there has a jump attack that I have never once successfully dodged or parried. So just watch for that to happen. Hold on. Hold on. I want to do this.
Ice? I'm ready.
Get ready.
Don't die! Okay.
I'm gonna dodge. Oh, finally! I have had such a devil of a time trying to work out that timing. She has 1 AP. Let's have her do a fight against this guy. And he can overcharge. Who has more hit points? This guy, probably.
For those who come after.
Okay, new level. Next time we see a flag... I won't go back, but next time we see a flag, we'll touch it. Wait, weapon upgrade for Brularum. Hold on. That seems like a Maelle weapon. So, we just got this automatically from doing that fight. Okay. In terms of combat styles, I have to say, like, if this was a TTRPG and I was like gonna like be one of these characters, I'd want to be Maelle. that like fencing rapier that she fights with the different stance, like that is 100% my jam. So hold on, we do have a map, and it is straight north to the ancient sanctuary. So hold on, let's. Okay, so that's it. Let me take a quick look around though, and find some other cool stuff. Last time we were out in the content, I was like, well, I don't really want to do a lot of exploration because it doesn't feel very narratively in line with where Gustav is right now. He's really desperate to find Maelle. Is this a thing? Oh, right, that turns on a bridge. So now we have presumably a shortcut back to an earlier part of the world. I feel like we've probably beat these guys, but yeah, so this area, I didn't go into this when we were first here. Let's just check out what's here. This is saying danger. Let's check out the danger zone later. We don't need to get, like, blockaded and frustrated. I'm going to assume that the danger cave is too dangerous for us. And otherwise, we already turned on this bridge, so that's a shortcut for us. And then that area over there has a whole bunch of rocks that fell down, and I assume that someday, maybe there's a switch on the other side of it, but we'll be able to clear this area out. Because you can see that there's stuff on the other side, we just can't get there from here. And then this is the ocean. All right, let's go forward then, if there's no other offshoots. That danger cave, I was specifically thinking about, oh, maybe I should go back and check that out, but no, I feel like the game is warning us off from that. Oh wait, that's the water, so if we go in there, it's just going to be there again. So now we'll take our bridge and we'll go forward. I'm going to try to bookmark in my head that there's another way to go there, the danger cave, so that later we can come back. And otherwise, like, I guess I shouldn't assume. Let's fight these guys, and then we'll see if we get anything new for it, except from experience points. I feel like if we're beating the boss like we just did, I don't need to do a lot of grinding, but for all I know, when you beat the boss, it like restocks with better quality enemies or something. Let's do okay, I thought that maybe her projectile would hit.
Brace yourself.
We learned Illumina. And that's it. Okay. So, yeah, nothing new from these folks. We will go forward to the village. I don't know what it is about this presentation here. I really love the way the continent looks. And also, these guys do have a prize. You can see it there in their crates. I think, didn't we just find that this guy's weak to ice?
Let's start.
Brace yourselves.
I was early.
I'm ready.
She just took a lot of damage. Okay, 2 points. Not a lot. But we can light this guy on fire. He's at 9 of 10 and doesn't quite have enough to do his big overcharge attack. So let's save up 1 more AP.
Not looking good.
Storm is coming.
I was weighing what to do about the fact that Maelle is low. Wait, did we either found... I guess we found level 4 versions of these weapons, right? Because it doesn't say upgrade? I don't know. Let's look. No, weapon upgrade from 3 to 4. So, is there a way to know before you do the fight that those guys have a weapon upgrade? Oh, and I never even looked at this one here. The Troubadour. So hold on, let's go to the Lune page. This is the one that she's using right now, which is pretty good. But now we've got this one here, which is a pretty good amount more damage. It does fire instead of that, and she benefits off of her agility more. So we're going to switch out for this one. What are the other stats that it shows, by the way? I don't see a lot. Hold on. Oh, we already switched to that. And then this is her other one. So this one does 111 points of damage. This is 117. Free aim shots deal damage to an additional random target at level 4. And then here, fire skills cost 1 less AP. I think I like this one a bunch. We're just going to stick with this as opposed to going to the Troubadour. And then that he already had. And she got an update for her Brularum. Critical hits apply burn. Okay.
Great.
And we got a color of Lumina for it. Okay, let's go to the village. Here we go.
That's a lot of red trees to search.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
I'm going to touch this to save. Oh, and to upgrade. So his weapon now scales off of defense as well, and I don't have a negative to say about defense. Getting his crit rate up to an even 33, and I know that's an odd number, but like an actual 1 out of 3 hits. Let's put 1 point into that, and then I might put the other 2 points into defense for right now. Wow, look at how much it goes up. From 14 to 20 with just the 2 points. Yes, please. Maelle. Yeah, with a B rank in critical hits. Look at Maelle, by the way. We definitely need to rest here. Oops, sorry. That's all 3 points into luck. We could also put 2 points into luck and 1 into agility. Yeah, let's do that. Let's split it a little bit. And then for Lune. Look at Lune scaling off of her agility. This is the way that I've been building her anyway, and this feels really good. So let's put 2 points into that. And then, do we want to have some more health on her? Where does she stand with the others? She already has the most health. Hold on. 353. Yeah, she's already got the most. Even though she doesn't have the most points. Actually, Gustav has the most points. Let's see if we can... So I like agility just because it also improves her defense. And now her attack power as well. Yeah, screw it. All 3 points into agility. And then learn skills. He has 5 points available somehow. I don't know where he got the others, but that's still not enough to do his next skill. Here's Maelle with her 2 points. She is maxed out. And then Lune only has the 1. All right, let's rest. Wait, we are... Yeah, look at Maelle. She really got beat up. Okay. Oops. So previously we've seen that shooting these guys stuns them for a second, or at least it used to. Although that looks like a weak spot, it doesn't appear to be. Oh, maybe it's because he's got some shield points on. I don't know if that influences it. Let's recover that AP point, I think. She has nothing that hits multiple times, although we can do some spark to get some burn on. Let's do that to get us started.
Place on me.
Ice.
This guy doesn't go until after Gustav, and I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if he's going to run away. This guy is different than the other dudes that we fought. Let's see about some swift stride, since this will get us into virtuoso stance because the target is burning. Okay, too early on that. Oh, he hits you with a bunch of ball bearings. So, did she... No, she still won't have any... No, hold on. We can knock out the shield with this.
Let's spill some ink.
She's in virtuoso stance. If we hit her with per se, that... He's not marked, but it'll cost less damage because we're... Wait, what's this? If the target is burning, which it is. But no, we want to do per se, I think.
Precise strike.
His bar is getting up, but we're not quite at the point of being able to do our full power thing.
Feel the burn.
She's currently in defensive stance. We can switch to offensive. Sure. Although maybe what I should have done there is done that move where she makes them vulnerable to fire, since he is very much on fire. Okay, that time I was very late. Flee in 2 turns. I think we can get him in 2 turns. Although that's going to be hard with all of his shields. If I hit him with a big overcharge right now, it just bounces off 1 or 2 of the shields. How do we get past that? Well, marking shot actually takes both of our points. I think we just want to do a regular hit to him. She can take out the rest of the shield with Electrify. Or most of the shield. And then she doesn't have a lot of multi-hits, ever. 1 hit, applies guard. 1 hit. Yeah, I don't know. Spark, I think, is what we do. How do we... hold on. Let's do degagement to make them weak to fire. Okay, now the shield is gone, and we can do his full hit.
For those who come after.
You guys, we got 5 of those things that you need to upgrade from 3 to 5. 3 to 4, whatever. And then a recoat and 5 colored luminas. This guy was a treasure box. No, it looks interesting, but not something that we can touch. I don't want to fight that guy again, but I do think that we might rest because I took a bunch of ball bearings to the face.
An advantage.
Energizing jump. 1 AP on a jump counterattack. That doesn't come up super often, but I definitely want to have whatever the bonus is. So let's check that out very quickly. These look like mime parts. At least in the coloration. Okay, we'll see. Now I want that purple. And it doesn't look like we're going to get to it from here. I'm just double checking. Yeah, we didn't take a lot of damage. I'm just going to touch this very quickly. I don't think Ball Bearing Boy is going to respawn. That guy seemed like a one and done, a unique enemy. There's going to be a way to get back to that purple. Wait, am I threatened by this? Another expedition. 33. Others have passed through here? Expeditioners, creations, gestrals. Everyone used to pass through here. A place of joy. I miss laughing with everyone. Who are you talking about? Clay... What were their names? Why do I forget? Everything is washed away. The boy's gone silent. But for real though? The boy's gone silent. Alright, so there's nothing more to talk with Faceless Boy. The facelessness, like, the curator was, like, a whole mood, but now we're encountering a second entity that's capable of communicating and doesn't have a face.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
They must be Gestrals. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Hey, we're not Nevrons!
I continue to feel that pulling his shield down first is the best way to go. Now, we know that he's going to hit and hit hard. Putting him into low fire 1 hit, weak to fire damage for 2 turns. Oh, boy. You know what? Let's get our guard up.
Shields up!
Because I am not comfortable with parrying this guy yet. And then... marking shot. I don't know. We don't have like a big hit coming though. I want to get him charged up.
Turn up!
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, what do we like? She has 2 lightning charges, and we can consume one of them for increased damage. It's low earth damage to all enemies. It's not a good fit for this guy. Then over here on Rock Slide, if we had lightning, ice, and fire, greatly increased damage. So let's try to get either ice or fire. And we have to do it in reverse order now that I think about it. If we go to Immolation, that consumes ice. So let's do Immolation now, and then Lance, and then we'll have Ice Lance, rather, and then we'll have all three of them. So his counterattack is consistently much faster than I think it is. Okay, now we want an ice, so we're gonna power up with some Ice Lance. I thought I'd swapped out Ice Lance for, like, thermal something. I gotta double check that, because I thought that we did that in the last episode.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, she is stanceless. I don't know if we still have the shield up. I think that we do. I think that... See, down at the bottom right, we still got, like, the diamond with the shield in it. I think that's Shell, and I think that we still have that. Let's go for some Spark to get into defensive stance.
On me.
He's at 9 out of 10. If we'd get to 10 out of 10, I'd really appreciate it. Let's just do a regular attack.
Danger!
And now she can do her maximum power Rock Slide. Oh, she doesn't have enough AP. Boo. And I don't want to spend any things. Any stains. Okay, but I do think that he's going to be dead in a second.
Gustav, don't die.
I pressed B, but I wasn't correct.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
Sakapatate. Oh, de noko te que pate. Oh, hati noko que parca de Sakapatate.
If you guide us to your village...
Lero maricor. Okay, Dil. Pero que mi bo Sakapatat. Ni sugama bi de virageo.
Guide us to your village and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you...
Cheri Sakakipo?
Trust me. I hate liars.
Okay, Dil. Gama vive. Leko gami Sakapatat. Y comi oro putu.
You're better with gestrals than humans.
They're less complicated.
A new weapon, and a pretty good one. It's regular physical element. Hold on. I want to check two things. Number one, that weapon. So, our current weapon is 141, and the new one that we just picked up is 117. This is B and C in luck, and he's high in luck. This is also B and C in luck. So, I guess the only advantage that this has is it's physical instead of ice. So if I ever go up against a boss, or if we're in an area that is mostly resistant to ice damage, maybe I swap it out. Maybe we're already there. We'll work on that later. And then for her, I thought that we had swapped out Ice Lance for Thermal Transfer. Low single target ice damage, 2 hits, gains 4 AP if the target is burning. And it's way cheaper to do, because it's low damage instead of medium. It doesn't slow them down. I do want to put this in. Yeah. We'll try Thermal Transfer, because we can switch those skills out at will. I'd like to experiment a little bit more. We'll upgrade our attributes again. So with him, we'll keep reaching towards 33. Oh, wait. Oh, it's... Hold on. Not everybody has the points. Maelle has the points. Yeah, I don't hate putting this up. Like 3 points gets us up to 22 and increases her attack power and speed at the same time. There we go. And with 3 points, nope, we need 4 to get to our next options. Okay. This way, I think. I keep, even this far in the game, misunderstanding. Most games are clicking the stick to run, and in this game, clicking the stick changes characters. So that's a way for sure. And that's the village. Okay, hold on. Let's go look at the way. In the first episode, it introduced that you'll automatically duck. Well, what's our preference, left or right? We'll just pick one. Okay, I'll just go look around. I don't know. It's already such a big area. Nope, no, don't jump.
This will be useful.
Okay, is this a trap? Does the building fall down on us if we go in here?
Nice.
That's very nice. We just got another revive ability. What were we at 2 before? Now we're up to 3. Oh, a mime! There is no game in which I am more excited to see mimes.
Let us stain them.
So, now we have our new ability, or we finally equipped it, Thermal Transfer. Consumes Earth to play a second turn. Why don't we go Electrify, Earth Rising, then Thermal Transfer? Okay. Now... Spark? Spark.
Flames on me.
He's at 9 out of 10, but he doesn't quite have enough stuff. So if I just do a regular attack... Okay, she has Lightning Stain, Earth Stain. Let's do Thermal Transfer. Oh, we need to have 2 Earths to do the second turn. And we gain 4 AP if the target is burning, which it is. So yeah, we'll do Thermal Transfer. Enemy is burning. We're in defensive stance. We want to go for Swift Stride because the target is burning. And now we go for the break, I think?
For those who come off.
Okay, this guy got really messed up. I have Ice, Earth, and Lightning. If we could get another Earth, then we could do a Thermal Transfer again. Or we could consume our Ice to get increased damage. Let's do increased damage. We're currently in Virtuous Stance, which means that we do double damage. What's our biggest hit? Well, that's one thing about Maelle right now. She doesn't have a big hit. It's all low damage. Someday we'll have it. But we could really layer on that burn some more. What's the maximum burn? He's already at 9. Let's find out. We're up to 14 now. So we've expended all of our points. Why don't we go for some From Fire? Medium ice damage, 3 hits, heal self if the target is burning. But I'm at maximum health, so that doesn't seem so great. Why don't we give everybody Powerful?
Let me help.
Let's dance.
Okay, now we... What? I'd still like to get some more Earth ability. Yes, let's do Earth ability, consume our lightning. We'll get a second Earth, and then we can do thermal transfer.
This will hurt.
She's in defensive mode. Let's go for offensive switch. And we gave everybody Powerful. Now we could do Marking Shot for Lune's big hit.
Take him down.
Dodge, Gustav.
Oh, I really wanted to see her big hit. You guys, we have Baguette. This has got to be a Lune outfit, right? You can even see the tattoos in the little picture. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce Baguette Lune. Oh, she wears it so much better than Gustav did. So much better. We are not going to the village looking this way. So I confess, I thought that she also had a robot arm. You know how one of her arms is typically like black? I thought it was like Gustav's. Maybe just like a little bit better built. Because his is very clearly synthetic. I thought that maybe hers was like more fashioned to look like her other arm, but otherwise synthetic just like his. And in this outfit we see, nope, she covers it up because it's the arm without all the tattoos. Wait, I'm so sorry. How did I... Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I looked around in this area because... Yep, okay, so we got the prize. And then we came over here, we went through the thing, and then we encountered the mime, and that is this entire area, yes? It definitely seems to be. As we're sort of like going back down here, and I think our next stop is the village, so we're going to put away this. Can I just say, I love the beret and the glasses. It just looks great. On the way in, I love the combat in this game so much. Like, I'm really, really enjoying the combat in this game. What the weird thing is that it kind of reminds me, in a way that I cannot quite articulate, about the combat in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Except in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I've mentioned this on many occasions, I had to look up multiple videos on how it even worked. I was so perplexed. I just couldn't figure it out. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? What are these meters? How does this work? And it does make sense. It's just like the in-game tutorials, I bounce completely off of those. This, I may not be doing it correctly yet. I may not be a very optimized setup, but I do get it. I know enough to recognize what I don't know. Wait, here he is. Do we think that we can handle another big guy? It's more than one big guy. Well, we'll figure it out.
Chrome is flowing.
So now that we switched out, I was previously doing ice for our opener every single time. Now I feel like we almost always want to open with electrify, because that gives us some lightning damage to spread around other stuff.
Thunder. Finesse and grace.
Okay, guy on left is resistant to electrical damage. Let's try to remember that. Let's go for spark to start with.
Take cover.
Okay. Thunder thingies?
Let's start.
Get ready.
Please hide.
Wait, you guys, he's throwing thunder thingies. We all saw it. I'm sorry, I just really, I really like the fact that he's throwing thunder thingies. Oh, that was so much to throw at us while also asking to, like, dodge the attacks. I've never, ever seen the word thingies presented in a video game before. All right. So, another thing that I'd like to try, this guy has some weak points on him, but we should have Maelle do it. She's our shooty person. We have 2 lightning bits. Let's spend them on Earth Rising, because this does damage to both enemies. Wait, Maelle burns. I feel like I didn't know that that was happening. Was that the thunder thingy? Can we shoot this? Wait, he's marked. I don't want to put another bullet in him. I want to do a big hit. Probably not with Maelle, because Gustav can do a big hit. Wait, hold on. Here's what we want to do. We want to use a energy tint on Gustav so that he can do his big hit now, not next turn. Let's do skills, overcharge on the guy who is marked.
Let me take that!
Okay, there's a sound cue there.
Brace yourself. Let the ink flow.
Okay, we're definitely getting thunder thingy. Oh, Maelle went down. I don't know if Maelle will get experience points if she's dead when the combat ends. And also, I feel like we can just end this guy, I hope. Because we're going to take a lot of fire damage if we don't. So, let's go for... I have lightning and earth damage. Let's do Earth Rising.
Let the ink flow.
It's a lot of damage. Now we have 2 earth things. We can do thermal transfer. This might kill us. We got a new weapon. We have a dead Maelle. Or a knocked out Maelle. Let's take a quick look at this. God, Maelle looks like she's been through a blender, honestly. So, I wanted to look at the new weapon. This one. So, what she currently has is fire, and then this one would do lightning. Generate a random stain on a free aim shot. We only know of one resistance so far, and it's the one that we just saw, where the person was resistant to lightning. So I'm going to hold on to this, but I think that we're going to stick with our current thing. Plus the fact that this one benefits from her agility, which is like all of her speed, I think. Whereas this one is more for luck, and we did not go hard on luck for her. Okay, so Now we've got this way down here, and then this way over here, which is a little bit less obvious and still seems to be in the same chamber. Wait, where does this go now?
Nice.
Energizing start 2 plus 1 AP on battle start. I would want to have this on everybody all the time. Let's check our Pictos. Okay. Currently on Gustav, we have +4, +7, +4% crit rate. Do we have anything that's better than +4 crit rate? That's speed. Oh, the speed one, let's see if we can put it onto Lune. That's 2, 4, and then 7. Yeah, so he kind of has, he's living his best Pictos right now. If we go over here, she's got defense and speed, defense and health, and then defense and speed. Let's take out Cleansing Tint, and we will swap it out for Energizing Start 2. Because that is... Oh, wait, that's not the one that I thought it was. This was Energizing Jump. Gives her a big chunk of speed. Let's take that. Right, okay, nope, we got that. And then Augmented Attack. Do we have anything else that's better speed? Oh, sorry. What does Energizing Start 2 give us? 175 health. So that goes best on whoever has the lowest health. Lune has 377, 347, and 305. So let's see if we can get Energizing Start 2 onto Maelle. Burning Shots 1 is the one that we can take off now. Yeah. Because here she's getting, with Versatile, she's getting a chunk of speed and crit rate, and then a chunk of speed and crit rate. So yeah, Energizing Start is right for her. Now that we've switched, I love the spin, like how her ponytail like whips around. I just really like that. Let's go here. So she's got 5 points, and I would like to keep the Burning Shots on. At least I think I do. SOS Shell is nice because it's when you fall below 50% health, and now that she has the largest health pool, she'll benefit from that longer. Oh, I kind of want to put that on. Cleansing Tint, it's fine. Energizing Break. The Energizing Break is really cool, like in a boss fight where you're gonna like one of the mimes where you're gonna do the break on them, but it doesn't come up very often in regular attacks. +2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. That is actually really good since both Maelle and Gustav can mark a target. I'd rather have this on Gustav. I think we put in SOS Shell. I like the idea that she has a large health pool and it can be that much longer because she's gonna get a defense bonus. All right. She's got 2 points, which is not enough for anything here, so I think that we just call it for now. And he's got 3 points, which is enough for Burning Shots, so why not put it on? Okay, we got the update down here, and now we can go on up here. Okay, that was up here, and now we've just got the cave to look through. No. Hold on. You guys, she has a light! Oh my god, look, watch, watch, watch. It's too dark, I can't see. She has a little light that she pulls out. Do they all have that? They do. They all get it. Oh my god. If that has happened prior to this moment, I never saw it. We can't. Look, you guys, look at everybody's health bars. Let's do a Chroma Elixir. And now we can. They could have just made the cave not that dark, and instead they gave the characters like a little light source that they can pull out. All right, let's again go for Electrify.
Thunder!
When this thing throws lightning thingies, we do take some damage, but not so much that I think that we have to be worried about. Okay, hold on. That was good. Now with our 2 lightnings, we can do an Earth Rising.
Take him down.
And with it marked, do you want to just do a regular fight? Target becomes weak to fire. Let's do that.
Hurry! Nice.
Attack Lifesteal. Recover 15% health. 15% health on a base attack? That's not a huge amount, but also it seems really, really good. Let's try to get that onto somebody. What do we want? Pictos? So, Attack Lifesteal has critical rate 8%. I think we know who that's going to go on. Stagger attack is 21 and 4. This is 88 health and 8%. Yeah, for stat-wise, it's either one of these. I think that we bounce Augmented Aim. He does not shoot very often. If we wanted that on anybody, it would be Maelle. So, yeah, we're going to put on Attack Lifesteal, please. 8%. What is he up to now? Critical rate is now 35%. Okay, we have a rope to go up. I just want to see... And then this comes back up out here. And then it was just the other chamber over there. All right.
We can use that.
As far as I know, we did everything. Do we want to jump down here? I do want to jump down here. And touch the flag, please. This is where we started. Yep, this is where the ball man was at the beginning. Okay, Gustav has 3 points available. He's up over 33%. 50% is very far away. I definitely think that we start working on some of his other attributes. Since he scales so well with defense right now, let's do that. Yeah. Okay, Maelle. Maelle scales really well with luck, so I think that... Oh, wait, she doesn't have points. And then she does have points. So she's mostly scaling on agility right now, which is her speed, which is what we've been working up anyway. So, yeah. Let's do 2 points in that and then 1 point in health. I don't want to neglect health. And I think we might even have enough points for a skill. Yeah, so he can get a new skill, Shatter. High lightning damage to all enemies in 1 hit. Can break. If a target is broken by the hit, overcharge is fully charged. That sounds like it's not going to come up super often. The question is, do I want to get this right now? Because he's got all 6 skills slotted in. I might hold on to this for the moment. Like, we can always do it at the next flag. And then... For her, she does not have enough points yet. No, she's only got 2 points. All right, I will rest. And then since we are now heading to the village, I regret to inform that we will be switching back to her. I actually really don't. Well, hold on. She actually looks really good. If it weren't so incongruous with every other thing about her, this is actually a really sharp look. But we're going to switch back to classic Lune. There's nothing back here, right? No. They make the exploration in this game very, very rewarding.
Nice.
Burning mark. Apply burn on hitting a marked enemy. Health and defense. We're not super working up anybody on health and defense, but let's check our Pictos again. So versatile we can pull off. This we're only just starting to master, and then marking shots isn't that great. Although that's another way to apply a mark, and we have seen it proc a few times. Let's see if we can get this some other way. We're going to take out marking shots, and we will apply burning mark. Apply burn on hitting a marked enemy. Speed and crit rate. Next time we go, we might give her some more Lumina points so that she can equip some of these more exotic combos. One of the things that I'm definitely picking up in this game is that your character class, such as it is ultimately a mixture of your Pictos and your attribute points that are assigned sort of over the course of the game. So if you want somebody to be really tanky, lots of defense and lots of health. If you want somebody to be like a big damage dealer, you've got that. And then let me just see if he's got anything new for us. This is the same conversation that we had before. Me? A dream, an illusion. I really don't remember what I did all of this for. I miss laughing with everyone. And yeah, we've had this conversation. Go, go, go. All right. All right, I'm hoping that we can make it forward to the village now. This is forward. I feel like we haven't been to the kite room. Okay, with lightning power comes Earth Rising. And now that he's defenseless, we can... I feel like we just go with a regular attack. Although, let's see if we can maybe put a bullet into his shoulder there. Do you think I can hit him with his dancing around like this? No. But we did get the mark on him, so what we do next should be a nice bonus. We've seen these obstructions before, and doesn't it look like this would be openable? Like this would be traversable if not for that blue veiny obstruction? I bet that we can clear those later, similar to the rocks that we saw in the overworld. Okay, we went that way before, past the spike chamber. Spike pit.
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand? thunder. Danger! Harry! Take cover!
Mime, watch out!
Okay, I think we parried all of those. Yeah, everybody was a little bit low on health coming in. So after this, Gustav gets to go. I think that what we want to do... No, you know what? I was about to give him like one of the AP fillers, but we're good. Like, I think that we've got this guy on the rope. Let's shoot him in a weak spot. And then we'll use some Earth Rising. I can't quite figure out that timing on his crashes into the group. Okay, that absolutely looks like where we're going next.
This will be useful.
This is absolutely one of those games where it's like, no matter how thorough I feel like I'm being, I know I'm missing a bunch of stuff. And also, at a point, you just have to be okay with that. I want to look around, I want to find all the stuff that I can find, but it's a very lush and vibrant world with a lot of twists and turns. So, just nothing to say about the iridescent statue. I bet that will drop a rope. I bet if we were up there, we'd click that, it would be a shortcut. Can we shoot this? Nope. All right. So that's my guess, that that's a shortcut that we can drop a rope from. The question is, how do we get... Is it down here? I keep losing track over what path I used to get here.
Ugh, this place is confusing.
They built it to make their village harder to find.
All right, we feel pretty good about our stats. Sort of. I think we can take this guy. I hope we can. Okay, don't do lightning on big shield guy. He's resistant to it. We're gonna take damage here. I don't want to put her into offensive mode. Let's have her drop to defensive mode.
Get ready.
Take cover!
Okay. That was a big hit, and also the big guy made of cloth is vulnerable to fire, which is very good to know. I'm marked, and I want to take advantage of the amount of fire that this guy doesn't like having on him.
Feel the burn!
Or was that a side effect of Maelle's ability? It might be that second thing. Okay. Let's try to save up a little bit more AP, I think.
Let's spill some ink.
After this flag guy, they both get to go after this. I don't want to take her out of defense mode. Let's do guard up. Hopefully guard up will mitigate.
Ready to evade. Brace yourself.
Marked.
No margin for error.
No margin for error indeed. Let's heal. Nope, nope, wrong button. Who do we want to heal? Herself. Because Gustav can heal himself.
Second win.
She's the only one that can't heal herself, but we can do a healing tint on herself. No, I can't. It's me every time. Now, this guy's shield is still up. I've never waited him out, and if we just have Luna do nothing or not hit him, then we can get away from that. So, can she do any sort of buff or heal? Yeah, she can heal somebody. Let's have her heal. Oops, nope. Let's have her heal herself again. His shield might still be up, I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can... We'll just overcharge.
Let me paint death!
Brace yourselves. Let us stain them.
I am taking every single hit from this guy.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, let's... We get 3 attacks. The only trouble is that on our first attack, he's going to do a big hit, and I can't seem to not take damage from it. Let's go for thermal transfer. Luna plays immediately because we used our 2 light abilities to get there. She's got all 3 of her stains. Can we do her mega attack? I don't have enough points, so we'll just do a regular attack. Yeah. Let's hit him with fire if we can, or marking shot if we can. Okay. What do we want to do with her? I actually don't know. Light him on fire, I think. Fire? Yes.
On me.
Careful, Maelle.
She's still standing, which is what counts. Okay, Mega Attack. Please. Rock Slide. We've actually never seen it with all of her, like, points. Finally! I still can't, like, dodge the big flag guy, but at least I didn't take damage from that guy. We need a flag very much. Okay, we learned Illumina. Okay, hold on. Where did I... We get into the fights, and then I'm like, I just don't remember which area I came from. We know it wasn't this way. Or no, we did... Okay, no, we came in this way because I remember the floating rocks. We haven't been over there to the grapnel point yet. I think then I came over here, and we fought this guy. Well, we found a journal.
63rd. Damn yeah. Damn it! I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the paintress. I'll definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn I saw some gestrals running out of that thing. I'm definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
What? Oh, there's a paint cage up there. And that answers the question on whether or not the locks are necessarily going to be visible from the paint cage. Because if I was up there, I wouldn't be able to see this at all. Nor this one. I honestly didn't think these were going to smash. They look too solid. Look at the car, you guys. Okay, well now things are just self-smashing. I'm 5% concerned that the last paint key... Oh, there it is. So now the only thing is that, like, I absolutely need to get this. Because every paint thing that we've opened up, paint cage, has been, like, super valuable. I just don't know how to get up there yet, because we came down here first, so... Maybe down this way? It looks like it will be, yeah. Because that's a rope. Or that. That's fine. Okay, so now what? Jumping puzzle. Whoops. I keep saying jumping puzzle, like it's not even really a jumping challenge. It's just sort of like a, oh, this is the way to go now. He said as he failed. And here's where the paint cage was. Yep.
Well, that will help.
100%. Like, that's what I mean by invaluable. I wasn't sure what it would be, but now we have another chroma elixir, so we can be out and away from the places for a longer period in time. Away from the flags, where we don't have to rest. Okay, so that was all to the right of Big Man here.
Great.
Wait, is that... That's a permanent, like, +1 to our healing, right? But it can't be. Maybe it's an upgrade to the heal. I thought like the healing tint is like what they call the bottle, but maybe it's like you get a few of those and then you can get it upgraded. Alright, well let's go this way then. Which takes us... Wait, that takes us back here. I didn't realize that I would come back. Did we... Okay, there's nothing over here. Nothing more over here. Then we came over here. We did everything here. This is where all the paint keys was, and that's just a big circle. Then this is where we went to get the paint cage itself. I feel like I haven't been here. Okay, Maelle's ready to upgrade. So let's do her luck. I don't know. I'm just feeling a lot of payoff from doing luck lately. Let's do 2 lucks and 1 vitality. And then I don't think that she has any skills. Oh, wait, she does. Yeah, no, she has multiple skills now. Now, her skill tree is full, but so we'll really see if there's something we want to do. Applies defenseless to all enemies for 3 turns. Really good when you're facing multiple guys. Deals medium single target fire damage for 2 hits. Applies 3 burn. Puts us into defensive mode. Oh, no, if you're in defensive mode, it applies 2 more burns. Rain of Fire is very good. And it looks like it puts you into aggressive stance then? Yes, if you're in defensive, then it puts you into aggressive, I think. Hold on, can we find offensive switch? Yes. Okay, I'm just reading the icons on it. Mezzo Forte applies current stance, reapplies current stance, and gives 2 to 4 AP. Wow! That one's really good. Protects allies by taking damage in their place for 2 turns, but we haven't really built her into a tank. So I don't quite know how to pronounce this. Egide? I don't know. Duration extended by 1 on gaining shell. So she could do this and then do the shell, but we're not really like tanking for her. Deals high single target physical damage, 3 hits, if in virtuose stance, stay in virtuous stance, and can't break. Oh, wow. So I think I'm between... Oh no, we have that one. I don't think that one's equipped. This is the new one. Deals low single target physical damage for 2 hits, destroys all target shields, gains 1 AP per shield destroyed. Oh my goodness. If target is defenseless, play a second turn. Breaking rules dovetails so nicely with offensive switch. Oh boy. I think I want to take breaking rules. We're going to take this one, and then we're going to see if we can put it on and keep offensive switch. Because offensive switch gives defenseless, and then this one exploits it. Like a lot, too. Like a second turn? That's huge. Let's rest. And then I want to try to put that on. So these are her skills. Spark, I don't do as much, although I do like it. Per se, I haven't done that much. Offensive switch, we definitely want to keep on. Degagement, I like it because the enemies become weak to fire. Swift Stride deals low damage, switches to virtuous stance if the target is burning, which happens all the time. And then Guard Up I use all the time. So I think temporarily we take out Per se. Like, we're not getting rid of it permanently, we're just swapping it out for breaking rules. Because now we can do offensive switch and then breaking rules, and she basically gets 3 turns. The rest of these I'm going to hold on to for right now, but yeah, Fleurette Flurry is like her ultimate. If in virtuous stance, stay in virtuous stance. Whew, that's really good. But no, it's like that plus Per se is a, like, that's a whole different way to go with her. All right. I fully confess, I don't know what I have and haven't seen at this point. That goes back there. This goes back into, like, what I'm considering the maze, and then straight ahead. We've already beat that guy. So we can go up here, or go down that way. Let's go check up here. And this brings us back to the... Oh, wait, the rope, remember? Yes, now we've unlocked a shortcut. That was exactly what it was. Okay. Let's go forward. Actually, I'm going to touch this just to save the fact that we did the rope. And now we will go forward. Is this the village? The fun thing is that I don't even have a concept in my head of what the village will look like.
Zombie alerte! Zombie alerte! Ultimate weapono! Kawa umano. Bogi bogi, ultimate Sakapatate. Bogobo, fighto. Odi, lo cool.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
En garde! What you do? Vagi, ultimate creazione!
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
Tu menare pochi invisible. Si mi no si chiama invisible.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maelle. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
Okay, 2 out of 3 was still pretty good. Now we want to... Well, I don't know. Electrify.
Thunder.
So offensive switch and then breaking rules is like what I'm thinking. Was that not a jump, or did I do it wrong? We'll have to find out. Okay. Now I'm her, and she's got 2 lightning. So now we want to do Earth Rising.
Ready to carry. Finesse and grace.
Finesse and grace is a word for it. So she's got 9 points. Let's have her do breaking rules, because then... Yeah, he's still defenseless.
Let's spill some ink.
And now she gets another turn. Can she just do that again? But only the one time. Okay. And he has 6 of 10 and only 2 points. I would like to use an energy tint on her so that she can do a heal. Because now what we want her to do is a heal on Maelle. Okay, yep, it's not a jump, it's a dodge. He's no longer defenseless rather. Applies 2 more burn. He seems to not like the burn at all. Or swift strides, which is a virtuous stance if the target is burning. Yes, let's do that.
Let's dance. Guard up.
Okay, everybody's on fire, which I think that we can survive this. I don't know if his shield is still up, though. 9 of 10. Man, if we had 1 more. But let's do a regular hit. That wasn't a regular hit. I pressed the wrong buttons. We don't need to heal right now. Immolation applies 2 more burns. We don't have any ice energy. We don't have 2 leaves. We do have a lightning. Oh, look at how much... Sorry, that really filled his break counter. Like, a lot.
Let's push forward.
Okay, by pushing forward, let's heal right now. So she's in virtuous stance. How do we exploit that to the best? We don't. I guess we do offensive switch and then breaking rules if we can, which will change her out of virtuous stance. And he can now do his thing. I'm hoping this breaks him. I think it will.
For those who come after.
Shoulder weak spot is exposed. So if we don't shoot with her, he might put his shield back up. So let's try to shoot the weak spot. Yo, we took his whole arm off. I wasn't expecting that to be the payoff from that. I was just like, well, it's still glowing. I'll get some more damage off of it. Okay, we've got 2 light points, which we can spend on whatever we want. And what I want is rock slide, but we can't do that. So we would need 5 points and 1 more stain. So why don't we go for thermal transfer?
A storm is coming.
I don't know why she plays immediately, but that's cool. He gets to go next. I think that if he's going to unleash his full power, we want to do a heal. No, hold on. On Gustav. Weird electric things. So his arc is a lot higher than the electric thingies. I gotta delay the dodge a little bit. Why don't we... She's got 9 points. Is he defenseless? He is. So let's do breaking rules since that's free.
Take down the shield.
And now I think that what we want to do is put a shield up on everybody. He's mostly drained. What else can we do? We can do powerful to everybody or recover himself from fire. Heals. Oh, heal self 20% if the target burns. Yeah, let's do that.
Let us stain them.
Okay, we've got some ice and we've got some light. If we could get some... I still want to do rock slide sometime, like the fully powered rock slide. What would we need? We would need fire or leaf. Or we heal her. I think we actually do a healing. Okay. He's no longer defenseless. We are in offensive mode. We can get into virtuous mode if the target is burning, which he is.
I'm ready.
So that yellow flash that it does, I don't think this is the point. I don't think it's what it's meant to do, but it throws me off because then I can't see the attack animation, and I think I'm supposed to react to the sound, so I need to get better at that one. That third hit tends to land on me. What do we want to do? We're halfway towards charged. If we do this, though, we don't get to do it next round, unless we use an ability. So fuck it, let's do it.
A storm is coming.
Now let's use that item. The energy tint on him.
Danger!
We're at 200% damage. Let's do... He's not defensive. Swift Stride? We're already in Virtuous Stance, but we gain 2 AP. We don't really need that, though. What we need is Spark. Except we're not in offensive mode. All of her attacks are... I need a better, like, attack, like, high damage attack for to use when she's in virtuous mode. I need to change up her skills on this. Let's, for now, go to offensive switch.
For those who come after.
Oh, is this our first level 5 weapon? I feel like it is. 25% increased break damage, and it's not a weapon. It's a new Lumina.
Sakapatate garbage! Milo punno! Chef Sami luppe kamative!
Chef.
Golgra! Lumma vria faitoru! Kottara Gestral kamivori o pinna! Golgra femikola nissu! Poki!
Okay, new Pictos. Let's take a look at this. Also, the crit rate, look at it, it's 9% on this one. All right, we did not look around this area. I believe this is the one that we came up from. So we're going to take a quick look around. We got a new Pictos. I'm concerned that the range of different options on these is going to outpace my ability to track them, but this crit rate is 4%, and if we go to Breaker, that's 9%, yes. Also, 25% increased break damage, which is perfect because he is our lead Breaker right now. So we're going to take Staggering Attack off, and that will take his crit rate up to 41%. That's really wild. I don't know that I've ever played a video game where I had somebody's crit rate just be almost 1 out of 2. Well above 1 out of 3 at this point. So these are all mastered. I like Energizing Start 2 a lot on her. I would like it better on Gustav, but the health benefits for her are huge since she has the lowest pool to start with, at least for right now. And then that Burning Mark is really good. And the Versatile, yeah, she's sort of like just well balanced right now. She's only got 1 Lumina point. She's got 3 and he's got 1. Can we do anything cool with your Luminas? Plus the AP on breaking a target, it doesn't come up that often. And then Augmented Aim. Let's take Augmented Aim because she is the one who shot his arm off. I feel like that's a skill that she would have picked up. That was great, by the way, shooting his arm off. What are you telling me about Energizing Jump? Why is this starred? Oh, because that's her Pictos. Oh, it's doubled. Oh, you guys. Or wait, hold on. Hold on. No, okay, she just gets that automatic. I didn't know if you could. I thought I accidentally had spent the 5 points and also had it equipped in another way. I don't think the game allows you to do that. So it doesn't. It is able to account for my silliness. There was no cause for alarm. Okay, that is surely the village up ahead. It's going to change zones for us.
An advantage.
I'm not going to smash every single piece of debris in the world. This is not God of War. However, I found one of the paint keys by doing that, so now I just want to check behind the particularly obstructionist debris. All right, fingers crossed that we're at the village. This might be the village, I'm not sure. Not the highest of property values. Oh, thank God she has very long arms. Okay, that'll be the village, I think. It's certainly forward, so I just want to make sure that we've searched this grotto first. And Well, we have, except that I don't know if this is a thing. Here's my expectation. We can't get through, and then after we go to the village, this gate will open. This just looks like a temporary barricade, yeah. And if we cheat, we can see that it's got stuff over there. Not actually a lot in sight. Gestral Village. Well, touch the flag for sure.
Oh.
The village looks so cool. Is this your first time here? First time in this life. I got revived at the Sacred River not too long ago. I'm only 8.1 hours old. And he already understands the decimals. When I was in school, I had so much difficulty with decimals and fractions. Like, I could not process that information. That's interesting. Thank you, little one.
What is so?
Time to train. You should train too. I'm serious. You really need to train. And I don't know how I feel about getting my skill set second guessed by a kid, except that the kid is very observant. I trust his judgment. Okay, let's update some points. 3 points on her. So, again, let's drop a point into health. And then... I'm just a little bit nervous about never having put points into defense. But agility does get us defense. I mean, what can you say? It's just the gift that keeps on giving. And then... Oh, he does have 3. So for him, with whom we've never put in speed, let's see if we can... Yeah, I feel like, man, luck, it just... He does so well with luck. And then some defense as well. We're reaching the point on crit, like, I do feel like we're going to be at a point of diminishing returns, much past 30%. The fact that we can go so much higher with the points is great, but I feel like at that point, from 1 out of every 3 to 1 out of every 2 is great, but like then how many points you have to put in before you're doing 1 out of every 1, right? So I do feel like I'm gonna ease off of crit rate, except where it continues to increase the other attributes as it goes. I'll probably really start putting into agility and maybe might, but we'll see. The trouble is, it's tough to second guess what you've been doing when what you've been doing so far has been going fairly well. So here now we do have... Oh no, we already had this. Shatter. Yeah. Before we go away from here... Wait, what other skills do we have? She can't learn anything for another point, and she can't learn anything. Alright. I do want to take one look at Maelle, because when she is in virtuous stance and the enemy is marked and defenseless and whatever else, she needs like a big hit. She needs something that's really gonna land huge. I don't want to lose guard up because it protects the whole party. Swift Stride is getting us into virtuous stance, so I don't know, and the enemies are always burning the way that I've been playing so far. This one here makes them weak to the fire that they're always burning from. Spark is the one that I think that we could move away from. And then I like offensive switch and breaking rules are peanut butter and jelly. Like they go together. So I think that we ditch Spark. And the question then is high single target damage if in virtuous stance, stay in virtuous stance, and can break. That seems perfect. And then the other option is the one that we took off before, which is only medium damage. So let's go with Fleuret. Hi. It's probably Fleuret Fury, but my mouth doesn't seem capable of making those sounds. Wait. Oh, this is a guy. Yeah, see, the Gestrals tend to look like statues to me. I don't think I can deliver the line better than he can. Welcome to Gestral Village. Expeditioners, eh? You're a fun-looking bench. Unless you try to... That was a very efficient series of vowels to say, unless you try to cause problems, then we'll beat you up, which will be fun for me, but not for you. Noted. Me? I'm a nice brush. Doesn't mean I wouldn't go for a nice little brawl with you. It's gonna be like this everywhere, huh? I like his hair. Look at the highlights. Or tips? I don't know.
It's really a village of Gestrals.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
I think I know where it is. Yo, Maelle, maybe don't insult their intelligence as frequently if you're having difficulty finding where the chief might live. It's the most dominant thing here. And I say that as somebody who can overlook, say, a bow on the ground in The Last of Us. You guys are so slow. I went on many other adventures and I still beat you here. Oh, this is the guy that we met. Yeah, I was very slow. That is true. Oh, they're arguing. It's useless. At first it's amazing, then it's useless. Have a good day. Pleasure doing business with you. I think a beatdown is in order. Oh, hello, good human. How do you do? Enjoying the Gestral Bazaar? That's okay. Great! I'm glad our eagerness for battle hasn't scared you away. Why, are you desperate for clients? Oh, no. I have plenty of clients. They're just dead. Haha! Anyway, I have some useful items for you. For us? Yes, whether it's weapons or pictos, I cater to your every need. My name is Jujubri, and I proudly announce that the expedition shop is back in business. Fight the merchant to unlock the... Oh, that's right! I forget when it told us this, but we can fight the merchant to unlock his secret stock. I have 33,000 monies. I don't know that I have a strong opinion on what to buy. What's critical moment? Oh, well, this is a picto, so I want to buy it, especially with a critical rate of 9. 50% increased critical chance if health is below 30%. We definitely buy this. All right. I don't need more recoats or colors of Lumina right at this exact instant, although he only has 3, is that correct? Because if he only has 3, I'll just buy out his stock. Then again, I might want to have this. And the Chroma Catalyst, I really think that I'm good on. So, let's fight the merchant. We'll see how this goes. Oh, wait. Well, I'm not at full health, and I didn't realize that we were only selecting one of them. I don't know that I can back out of this. I certainly cannot. So who do we like best? Lune can heal herself. Gustav can heal himself. We're going to go with Gustav. Gives 1 to 2 charges, and it costs 3. Let's do powerful. Let me help. The trouble is now he can't do his overcharge because, again, not enough points. So we'll just do a regular attack, and if we survive to the next turn, then he can do it. Okay, so now he's powerful, and he's got all of his points. I like our odds on this.
For those who come off.
I got destroyed. I have stuff you might want to buy. So now we've unlocked this, which is a level 5 weapon. We definitely buy this. This is, I think it's a big sword for Gustav. It doesn't look like one of the rapiers. And it's 100. Oh, I wonder if it's different depending on who does the fight. Like if I had done Maelle, would it be a rapier? We'll have to find out later in life. But no, this does light damage is my read. And it's defense and agility. So I'm going to buy it, but it doesn't really go with our build right now. We're down to 2,400. We do have 9 of these that we haven't spent, so I'll just put a pin in the fact that we can come back. And yeah, I don't need more Color of Lumina just yet. Okay, so we fought the merchant. I'm glad it displayed that prominently. I'd completely forgotten that was a thing. Mild Patate says I'm too small a patate to fight Neverons. Well, let's listen to your... I don't know how good Gestrals are doing in anything, so we're just going to say you are too young. Oh, hold on. Wait, really? This chest-looking thing? Really? I guess, I don't know, that really looks like a valuable chest. Another non-openable chest. I came up here and I was immediately like, oh wow, a valuable thing that isn't shining from afar. Nope. Nope. It's just set pressing. 610 bucks. Now, can I jump across to that bridge? It kind of feels like if I can do it from anywhere, I can do it from here. Oh, nope. That is invisible walled. Was this really it? I mean, I'm not complaining about the money. I just want to make sure that I'm not overlooking the very obvious other thing that I should be doing up here. No. Okay. My shop is in the back alley. Want me to show you the good stuff, adventurers? Well, if this was a human, I'd say you can go into the back alley with yourself, but no, we'll hang out. Cliche, but okay. Wait, what is that? Shop is this way. Okay, there's definitely something weird going on. Hold on, it didn't repeat the dialogue, so now I want to check it out. Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna get a prize. No, jump. Give us all your belongings. A shakedown? You don't know how to pick your marks, do you? Oh, we know. Our marks are the people with fat pockets. Wrong. Looks like we're about to give you guys a lesson.
A storm is coming.
It's Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins. So, he gets to go next. Can I do anything to get defensy before that? I think that we actually do a heal first on her. I don't know what this guy does, and that means he's going to be able to hit harder than normal. Okay. Let's do powerful again, because now we've got everybody on the team, so everybody's going to benefit from it. Maelle is going to go into offensive switch.
Chroma's flowing.
And she has 1 light, So we can go for immolation, get some burn on him.
Please survive.
Maelle's going to go in for a pretty big hit here, so let's do marking shot. Breaking rules. Followed by... We do breaking rules again since he's still defenseless, but we don't get the benefit from it. He doesn't have any shields. Swift Stride would put us into virtuous mode if the target's burning, so yes. And then if she can do a heal on Maelle.
Parry it.
Okay. Do we have the space to do her big attack? No, I'm 1 point shy. Boo. So we'll just do a regular attack. Oh, I really wanted to do her attack. She was in 200% mode. He was defenseless. It would have been a big hit. Oh, that hurts. We're sorry. Just for you, we'll trade things we have. You can even pay with chroma. Spare us, please. Pretty convenient. Okay, we not only found the secret stock, but now we found the secret shop. Somewhere. Is that here? Please take a look at our stuff, strong one. Okay, well, I want the weapon. Switch to virtuous stance on breaking any shield. I don't know how often that would come up, but it's a good Maelle weapon, so we'll take that. And then Healing Mark is a brand new Pictos, which I'm going to buy. Recover 25% health on hitting a marked enemy once per turn. Yeah, that sounds great. The thing I like about weapons and Pictos is that there are more options. There are more ways to customize the character. So even if somehow I never wound up using this, it's good that we would have the option if I found a guy that was really tough. Okay, let's compare that weapon for Maelle. So it's a level 5 weapon. Her current one is 116. This is 190. And it goes towards physical damage, which is what she's mostly doing for us. Yeah, I think we do switch to this. Oh, but I hate the way that it is. Why is it so flaccid? Okay, well, I guess she knows how to wield it. Can we change the cosmetics on that sword? Work. What are you working on? Shut up. Great talk. I need to do it faster. What are you building? No, I'm not doing the laugh again. Okay, I guess. Hey, you! What about the arm? You were gonna help me build the best Sakapatate. Did you lie? Oh, hello again. I meant to thank you for guiding us to the village. Call me Karatom. Now, are you gonna help me or what? That depends. Are your Sakapatates going to keep attacking us? Wow. Then no. How will I know if it's the best Sakapatate unless I test it against you? Okay, good point. How can I help? This shall be my greatest endeavor. It'll be the ultimate of ultimate Sakapatates. I hope I'm close on that pronunciation. The ultra ultimate. I respect your ambition. Do you already have something in mind? Something that will make it ultra ultimate? Yes, earth-shattering, explosive, cannons! But I'm stuck. The explosions are not very explosive. Sounds like you need better gunpowder. Oh? I could see that during our fight, too. You definitely need something stronger. I want to do the quest, and also I don't want to help this kid kill us. Luckily, I know just the thing. It's not only more powerful, it's also easy to carry. You want mushroom spores, the blue kind. We cultivated them in Lumiere. They have quite a lot of interesting uses. That's great! I know where I can get some. It was in a grotto somewhere with lots of water. Where was it again? Guess I'm looking for a cavern with a large body of water. So, the trouble is, I have been through 90 caverns in the last 2 hours. Hey, expeditioners, want to help build the next model of Sakapatates? Sounds like fun. Okay. This Gestral looks very depressed. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm just hitting my head on these stacks. I'm designing a new defensive attachment for the next Sakapatate, but I feel like I'm not that great at it. Don't be too hard on yourself. Gestrals seem more excited by attacking than defending. Oh, I feel that you're right. The shield design wasn't even our idea. We stole it from previous expeditioners. It may be an impossible job for me alone. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Right. I just need to figure out an attack plan, and then we'll chow down on Neverons for breakfast. Not that we eat Neverons, of course, it's merely an expression. Thank you, humans. I'm feeling better already. I've gotten more support from you in the last few minutes than the boss has ever given me in his lifetime. How can I repay you? No, do worry about it. Hand out. Okay. I charge $70 an hour for that level of counseling. I can sell stuff. Use God's chroma, right? Find an expeditioner. Find a missing expeditioner to unlock. Oh, okay. So I can't unlock it. I thought he was offering to do that. I was like, wait, really? But no. Sakapatate or a Gestral. But I'm never gonna wear these. Look, I might come back here with like a million monies and want to do this, but I'm simply not gonna dress up. You can see the little picture. It's very fun, and also it's not worth $1,000 to me right now when I can use that on actual upgrades. I would like to own every cosmetic in the game and wear them at least once, but right now I'm tight on cash. Oh, my patate. Someone help him down. Wait, that person's up there? I don't know if this is something that I should be trying to do, but I have to say, this leaning pillar doesn't seem like something... Oh, wait, hold on. There is a... Yeah, okay, there is a pier that goes out to it. Would we get up to it from here? Arena. Wait, I don't... I want to heal. Back off my junk. I won't sell you nothing. What do you mean? Will you or won't you sell me something? Means I'm calling the guards on you. Got it. Backing off right now. No, I get it now that he was like, I won't sell you nothing. So Gustav was making fun of his grammar. Are you... Why wouldn't he be alright? He hasn't said anything. I traded all my junk to get this. Professor Champ de Couvres chromatic legumes. These are Oh, they're magic beans! These are magical vegetable seeds from the city of Lumiere. From Lumiere, huh? A classic swindler's trick. With these, I'll become rich and finally own the bazaar. Then they'll see. Poor guy. Oh, wait, we already talked to that kid. Alright, then I think we can talk to, like, this person. Oh, no, that person won't trade with anybody. Maybe he's just a jerk. I can hear you! Oh, right, that's the guy. Okay, so that's the guy that won't trade with us. Or anybody. I want to trade your stuff for my stuff. Your stuff is worthless. You're worthless. Wanna fight? No, I'll just stay here and look at your stuff. Okay, cool. Wait, does he have a pair of... Oh, no, they're boots. I thought they were sneakers based on the the angle. So I do think that there's a guy up on the pillar. Although now I've slightly lost track of where that was. There he is. So it does look like, if you look up there, yeah, look right up there. So that leads to that bridge right there. So I do think that the way in is down the arena. And here's the thing, I don't want to do the arena right now. Yeah, let's interact with that later. And then this is the Gestral, or sorry, the Sakapate's. I think this is probably the arena up ahead as well. Yeah, hold on. Let's work our way back to the entrance and I think the flag. When I was little, I swore I'd enter the arena as soon as I turned 30. My birthday was yesterday. I'm so nervous I started pulling all my bristles out. I'm too young to lose my bristles. You've got lovely bristles too, so you must understand my pain. Sure. It would be amazing if we had that conversation with Gustav while Gustav was wearing the Gestral hairstyle. The paintbrush hairstyle. Okay. We've leveled up, apparently. Somebody did. Yep, here's Maelle. So, Maelle is really all might all the time, but her vitality has been serving her well recently. Let's do 1 point in this. I want to start getting her might up, since she's so good at physical attacks. And then, yeah, we're sort of saving our points for right now. I'm gonna go see the chief now.
Ease up.
You may come in. So, you're the warriors who demolished our ultimate Sakapatate.
It wasn't that strong.
I see. Well, you've earned my respect. What can I do for you? Are you the chef? I am indeed the chef of our village. The name's Golgra.
There are so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humans, still so obsessed with the paintress.
Others have passed through here.
A few of your expeditions every few years. Hard to keep track. Do you not have your own boat? How did you get here in the first place?
A white-haired man destroyed it.
And you survived. My respect.
You know him?
He attacked the village once. Some of us survived, somehow. You have no boat. In that case, your best bet is Eskie. If you ask nicely, maybe Eskie can take you across the water.
So Eskie exists?
Of course, Eskie lives not far from here. But only the greatest warriors are allowed through. You need a password.
Why?
Eskie is very friendly, but Eskie could also accidentally eat you. Eskie doesn't know its own strength sometimes. It would be irresponsible to let weaklings visit Eskie.
We already defeated your ultimate Sakapatate.
Oh no! Video game, tell me the correct spelling or pronunciation of Sakapatate before I say it 40 times. Sakapatate. There we go. Not good enough. You'll have to enter our legendary tournament to get the password. This is the Gestral way. You'll be fighting our legendary warriors. They are so old it should be easy. What's the tournament? Now I'm excited. Let's see what you can do.
Look at me, stranger.
Oh, and you also fight the stranger. That'll be fun.
The stranger?
Okay, enough talk. Go fight now. Do you want to go to the arena directly, or do you want to beat up a few Gestrals around here first? We've already taken a look around. Let's go to the arena. Maybe we'll get a cutscene of going to the arena. That's the Gestral spirit. Quick prediction, the stranger is another member of our expedition.
Lead the way.
Guess we'll have to enter the tournament now. Make way for the next Gestral hero. I didn't think that was a yes or no question. You're a twig on my path to Gestral heroing. Get out of my sight. We're training. Training. We stay focused. Focused. To match up with the best. Best. We do it for Golgra. Golgra. All right. Is this the sign-up table? The way in? Hold on, we'll talk with Purple here. I came to see Matthew the Colossus. I hope he's coming, though rumor is he's a mere bristle of his former self. Okay, wait, this is the arena. Yes, right here. Oh, good. Hold on, let's just lock in our progress. Sorry, that was a funny sound that he made. The tournament's begun. Find Lehman Soul if you want to sign up. You can find him over there. You could also just point. Sign-ups are over here. He goes, find Lehman Stroll, and then, oh, by the way, he's within earshot. You want to register for the tournament? You're talking to the right Gestral. So far, we've got sign-ups from 3 of our legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior. Did I mention the prize is a powerful weapon? How about it? Count us in. Oh, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Fortunately, in the arena, it's one-on-one fights only. No worries, though. I'll sign you up as a team. Just decide before each fight who gets the honor of getting beat up. Got it. You're all signed up. Your opponent is one of our legendary champions, Bertrand Big Hands. Who's gonna go fight? So I don't have a strong opinion, but Gustav. Oh, did I not? Oof. Hold on. Can I go back? Let me just heal Gustav, because why would we go in with fewer than max? Okay, Gustav. Gustav it is. Hope you're ready. That was me trying to parry. We're at 8 of 10. Yeah, I think we can get to 9 of 10.
Down! For those who come after.
Hey, you won! Wow! Next time it won't be so easy, I'm sure. Well, let's save it. You can always retry, but it just feels like, yeah. Why not just touch the thing? Your opponent is one of our legendary champions, Dominique Giant Feet, who's gonna go fight. So we just did Gustav. Do you want to try Maelle? The only thing about Maelle is that she doesn't have like a heal on her own. She does have the items. So let's get into defensive mode if we can. Oh, and we can't. Oh, I don't think we have any way to get into defensive mode. Whoops. Well... that was 3 seconds early. Like, it was way early. Oof.
On me.
Wow, there's something about his animation that fakes me out every time. Okay, but now we can do breaking the rules. At which point, we're basically evenly matched. We both have the same amount of hit points. I could do that again. I think we do it again.
Take down the shields.
Okay, we got off the counter when it really mattered. Wow. Won't be so easy next time. Now, did she still take that damage? No, they heal you up between fights. Legendary champions, Matthew the Colossus. Who's gonna go fight? Let's do Maelle again. It's just because she has more hit points and she's a lower level. Okay, we've got 4 APs, most of our hit points. We are on offensive stance. If the target is burning, which we're not. We can do disengagement.
Okay.
I don't even know why I pushed right bumper when I did. Now we might be able to get into... Oh, but he's not burning. Yeah, a lot of Maelle's skill set is predicated on the fact that other people are going to be lighting them on fire. Wow! Next, you'll be fighting the mysterious new warrior. Hope you're prepared, otherwise the prize will go to them. Who's gonna go fight? So, since this is less of a known quantity, not that the others were known, but let's do Gustav again. He's pretty self-sufficient with his heal and everything.
Destroye Sakapatate! Adoration! Save a stranger!
Wait, that's...
Ciel?
What? How? You guys? You're alive! I thought I was the only one left. I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
E umano! Sara ki potura ki masado! Ki mano faito! Ronda faito ke no bi!
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Okay, we don't know anything about her except that she fights with a pretty bitchin' scythe there. I think we'll go with what's comfortable. Okay, where are we at? We're at 10 of 10. Yeah, let's overcharge her. Oh, no, she's a gambit, too. Look, she's got, like, a throwing card.
For those who come off.
You guys have pressed X. I pressed X instead of A. Rush is a buff that increases the speed of the character by 33%. Okay. I go, then she goes. Then I go, then she goes twice. Can we kill her before that happens? Maybe.
Take him down.
Okay. What's our very best hit to take advantage of this mark? Nothing. We either kill her here or I'm going to take a massive amount of damage. So we'll just do a regular attack? That seems kind of lame, but I don't have a better option. Oh, we could shoot her twice and then, yeah, hold on. Let's shoot her in the face. And then attack her. I really did not want her to go twice.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestral who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golgra.
No time to lose.
Do I wish to play Ciel's tutorial? Only accessible at this time, then yes. Sorry, it was very funny to me that he described that as it felt like a lot like beating up old people, which is... How much have you been doing that, Gustav? What don't we know about your early days on the streets? So, absolutely yes. Oh, okay, I thought a tutorial was going to come up. I didn't press any buttons there. Ciel's Foretell. Ciel can apply and consume Foretell on enemies, 10 max per enemy. Skills that apply Foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume generate moon charges. Ciel's starting skills are Focus Foretell and Twilight Slash. Focus Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates 1 sun. Start by using Focus Foretell to apply Foretell and then gain 1 sun charge. If you said these sentences in any other context, they would put handcuffs on you. Okay, we start with Foretell. Medium single target physical damage 1 hit and applies 2 Foretell and 3 additional Foretell if target has 0 Foretell. So that's why you want to start with this. You get 5 Foretell.
Take your shots.
That time I just failed. Using Focus Foretell has given 1 sun and applied 5 Foretell. Ciel gets bonus effects while Sun Charge or Moon Charge is active. Sun Charge gives you an AP per foretell consumed. Moon Charges gets an AP per foretell applied. This is the first part of this that now I've lost track of our nouns. So when you have a Sun Charge active like I do right now, I get more AP for all of the foretell that I consume, and moon abilities consume foretell, if I remember correctly. So let's look at that. Twilight Slash consumes all foretell on the target, which is 5 right now, to increase its damage. It also generates 1 moon charge. Focus foretell applied 5 foretell to the target. Since Ciel already has Sun, casting Twilight Slash will give her back 5 AP. Use Twilight Slash to consume foretell, gain 5 AP, and generate a moon charge. I feel like I'd have to do this tutorial 3 more times. So wait, where do I... Okay, so I see the 5 on his health bar. So that he's got 5 foretell. Low dark damage, 1 hit, consumes foretell. And because I have the Sun active, when I consume the 5, that's where the 5 AP comes from. Okay. It seems like the very rough version of this is you want to alternate Sun and Moon. Generally. Nope, I'm early every time. He has the slowest punch. I'm early every time. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm mentally thinking, wait an extra beat, and then I don't do that. At the start of her turn, if Ciel has both a Moon and Sun charge, she consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns. During Twilight, she applies double foretell. The maximum number of foretell per enemy is increased from 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of Sun and Moon charges consumed. Try to make the best use of Twilight to maximize foretell application and damage. And, okay, so because I had 1 Sun and 1 Moon, now I have 2 turns of Twilight, I think, or maybe it's always 2 turns. We'll have to find out, but I think it's 1 + 1. So now I want to learn how to parry is what I really want to do. But I think that we try to get more foretell.
Not today. Ready.
Last turn of 2 things. So now I would want to use Twilight Slash to use my 10 foretell, which will do additional damage. Okay. I love the fact that every character has like their whole other thing. It's like Marvel's Midnight Suns, where every character is like they're all playing the same game, but they all have different rules, and it's just I gotta learn the rules is the thing. Okay, let me talk to the boss. You return as champions. Well done, well done. Well, you ready? The password is... I really like the password. It's easy to remember and gets right to the point.
The password is get out of my way.
Very gestralish.
Eskier's nest is east of the village. Suniso guards that path. Shout the password as loud as you can, and Suniso will let you through.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Try not to die too soon.
Gestral positivity is so heartwarming.
One more thing. We've opened the back door for you. It'll be easier to come back and visit us.
Thanks, Chef.
Oh, do we dare? I vote that we do. Like, they're not going to take it seriously. Like personally, is the thing. So I do think that we do this. Really? A duel? Do you have a death wish? Well, I think Gustav is our best duelist just because, again, he's got a self-heal. He can dish out a lot of damage, and he's got, like, I'm kind of comfortable-ish with his moveset. So we're going to go with him. I really want to try Ciel. I'm just noting that she has the fewest hit points by a lot. So I'm going to go with Gustav.
Okay.
This will be fun, but easy. Oh, she was half right. No, I'm not going to retry that. This is going to be a comeback the hell later. Well, as one would expect. Yeah, no. If I wanted to take now 3 hours to get perfect at dodging her, she's theoretically possible, and no part of that is fun. So, yes, we will come out here and touch the flag, which... Oh, I think it's right down here. And I'm sorry, Ciel, but you cannot fly. Can we upgrade? I don't know if I want to upgrade her attributes. She's got 45 points. Let's take a look at her skills first to see what her skills scale off of. She has Twilight Slash and Phantom Blade, and then 14 points to work from. I think that we'll probably work on the lowest level ones first and work our way up. Harvest deals medium single target damage, 1 hit, uses the weapon's element, heals self by 40% health. This is a moon ability, so it consumes all foretell to increase heal by 5% per foretell. I mean, it's 40% to start with. That's really good. That's like such a huge self-sustaining ability. And then up here we've got... Oh, we're on opposite sides. Okay, so we've got Moon on one side and then Sun on the other. And I bet these are like Twilight-related abilities. Yeah, hold on. So over here on Sun, we started here. Rush applies rush to 1 to 3 allies, increasing their speed for 3 turns. I definitely want this. Marking card deals medium single target dark damage for 2 hits and applies mark. Well, both of these, I feel like. And then, so that's 5 abilities already. We're going to get this one, the Phantom Blade. And then I think I might want to pause for a second and not spend some of her points and just get accustomed to like her opening 6. Let's take Phantom Blade. Consumes all foretell to deal additional damage over the dark damage. High single target dark damage. Which, by the way, if you use this to get the mark on there, yeah, Ciel is incredibly self-sufficient in terms of her ability to self-heal and deal out like incredible amounts of damage. But rather than like now get a 7th and 8th skill that we can't even use yet, let's just learn her basics and then we can spend these later. And she's got 1 skill point on which she can spend nothing. Okay. Let me just make sure that I don't... Hold on. That I haven't, like, picked up any mystery weapons for her that never previously came up in conversation. No. Okay, so this one goes off of agility and luck. And apparently she just does a hero stance at all times. I like her beads or whatever, her rope around her arm. Alright. Let's focus on the things that she's best at, and then we'll expand out. She has very low health, by the way, which I think I'm going to put some points into health. But let's also add... She's got 45 points. Let's put 10 into agility. Let's put 10 into luck. That leaves us with 25 points. And we're already taking her might up. I think that we 100% put at least 5 points into attributes to get her health up a bunch. And then let's put like 5 points into defense. And I almost feel like might is not worth it with her because a lot of her damage comes off of her consuming foretell. Like, this isn't bad, but I don't feel like it's her main thing. Yeah. I feel like we start with this, and I've got plenty of recoat, so if I feel like I've made any critical choices, we can do that. But we're raising her defense by 30 points, 34 points. We're giving her some more vitality so that she's not, like, incredibly fragile. And yeah, my overall sense is that putting points directly in might is kind of missing the point with her. but we'll find out. Okay. And with that, I think that we're going to drop another rest just to make certain that it saves, and we're going to call it here for this episode. Priorities for the next episode, I definitely want to get back to camp because I think that we can do multiple upgrades to our weapons and also our Pictos by visiting with the Curator. And then we're going to find and recruit the legendary Esquier at Esquier's Nest. Certainly in the first 15 minutes, because that'll definitely happen immediately as soon as we start the stream. No, the journey is a big part of our destination here, because I'm very, very much enjoying all of the exploration. I also want to say on our way out, I'm very heartened by the fact that when we picked up Maelle, she was several levels lower than everybody else. So I was like, oh boy, I kind of over-leveled to get here. When we just picked up Ciel, she's exactly the same level as everybody else. So I feel like I'm not over or under leveled right now. That's my guess, because I don't think she took our level, because Maelle did not. Maelle's always been a little bit lower. Maybe that's like, oh, she's also a younger character, but I feel like we got here right when we were meant to, which feels good. All right, let's call it here. You guys, this was, as always, incredibly fun. I cannot wait for the next episode of Expedition 33, and we will see you in the next one.